All right, Alpha Builders. Just building a game ain't for everybody. Let's get into it. All right, guys. This is Emmett Stallworth, the Alpha Builder, the builder of builders. All right, guys, I got a lot to unpack here today. I mean, a lot. And what I realized, this is not for everybody. This building game is not for everybody. You have to adapt or die. No one cares about your pain or what you're going through. Now, I'm gonna try to go through most of these right here. Once again, I'm gonna be looking at the page and I'm gonna be hitting some of these points. And maybe I need to just start putting a little, maybe something here that'll just outline each one of my points, but that'll be for another video, maybe. Listen, guys, we're going through something right now. We have a new presidential election, and there's a lot of things that's going on. No one knows what the economy is going to look like. Everybody's kind of in shambles. We just don't know. You know, the feds go up and down. We just don't know. Here's the thing, guys. It doesn't matter who the president's going to be. If you are an entrepreneur, especially if you are a builder, it doesn't matter who gets in there. You got to figure out a way to make it happen for you. That stuff doesn't matter. And just like I said, guys, by the time that politics and the policies that those guys create, by the time it gets here in Alabama, that president that you elect in is not even there anymore. By the time you feel that impact, they're not even there anymore. So we got to get this stuff out of our mind. We got to quit sitting here and expecting people to take control of our life. You have to be 100% responsible for your own life. And I realized that, man, just the other day, I went to go get some items. I had to go get a rug for this particular room here, and some more items I had to get. And I went to Wally World. I mean Walmart. Guys, I couldn't even take it. I almost lost my mind. Just the little time I was there. People today, not all, people today have to have someone telling them what to do. You know, even just sitting behind, I mean, you guys, you could just sit behind some people at a traffic light and they could have the right of way. They could take a right. They're going to wait till the light tells them to take a right. This is the mindset of the average person today. Builders can't get caught up into that. If you're a builder, that means you're probably an entrepreneur as well. You have to be 100% responsible for your life. As a matter of fact, I don't trust anybody. I don't trust that they'll get it right, especially when it comes down to my life. So that's the first thing you got to understand, guys. You got to understand that you got to take control. The name of the game is to take control of your own life. Don't wait for somebody to do it for you. And that's how entrepreneurs, we figure things out. So people get mad at us about taxes, guys, and I don't subscribe to any particular political party, like, just die hard, this or that. But people get mad at you if you're an entrepreneur and you figure out a way to beat taxes. Yes, I spend almost any dime I have to get away from paying Uncle Sam all my money because I could use my money in the year. That's just the way it is. And so you can't get mad at people because they figure things out. They figured out how to escape some taxes. You can't get mad at people for that. You can't get mad at generations of people who have sat down, parents who have sat down, they have worked hard, they have manipulated and managed their money so that their money can help their kids out. And now you get mad at the kids because those kids, you say they got privilege? No, man. Parents saved up for them. The parents figured out a way to make it work. They were thinking long term. And a lot of this stuff that you guys are seeing today, when you see people that got this or that and they got a little money and they're able to give that to the kids, you don't know how long that's been going on. You don't know how long. That's generational stuff that's been going on. They've been working generation after generation to secure enough money or secure enough resources or just can secure enough mindset or make sure their kids can afford a certain type of school system so that they can develop the mindset to keep this thing going. I don't think there's anything wrong with that because that's what I want to do for my kids. It is what it is. And guys, you got to we sitting here, we're worried about all this stuff that's going on, all this gook in the nation and this, that, and the other. Guys, you should only be concerned about what you can control. Now, you can know about things, but man, if you can't control it, what's the point? What's the point of you even allowing that stuff to take up real estate in your brain? You sitting here worried about who's going to get elected. Interest rates. Where the interest rates are going to be at next week. You guys got to let that go. You got to figure out a way that glitches and things like that happen in the economy, it simply just don't affect you. That's the word. Well, it's going to affect you to a degree. It's going to affect how you think, but you got to be able to maneuver around these things. And I have people actually, I'm just thinking about some of this stuff right here, guys. I'm kind of going down these notes here. I have people even, just like, even with what I do, guys, I build houses. I'm an instructor at a university, at a junior college. And I have a lot of people come to me and they want me to, I used to have a lot of people to come to me and want me to mentor their sons. Hey man, take my son on it. Can you do this right here? Guys, I got 2 boys and myself, and it's taking every last inkling of energy that I have to get them on the right track. And just like I said, guys, I don't think you're gonna totally release your kids or launch your kids out into this society today, damn near 30 years old. That's how long it's gonna take. Now, mind you, I think even right now, man, I'm actually trying to wean my oldest boy off. And guys, as a man, I keep telling you guys, it's men and women, we live in parallel universes in the same country. The expectation that we have for these boys and these girls are totally different. And somehow, I don't know what has happened, especially in the black community, and in my community, it's almost like we teaching each one of them the opposite. We're teaching our girls to be strong, and we're teaching our boys to be weak. This is what's happening. But as a boy, as a man, black, white, doesn't matter. You gotta figure this thing out, man. You gotta work through this. You gotta adapt. You gotta figure this thing out. Life is gonna throw you hurdles and they're gonna throw you all kind of stuff. And man, you gotta dodge. You gotta know how to maneuver through this stuff. And guys, do not, I sit down and have discussions with people sometimes. We try to figure out how to fix the world. Don't listen to broke people. There's going to be people that come in, there's going to be people that come around and they're going to try to add to the conversation and they're not doing any of the things that they say they're doing, guys. And guys, listen, you are the sum product of the 5 people that you engage with the most. If you allow broke people and people who ain't doing to enter your circle, you're going to be just like them. I always try to be with people that's going to push you to go to the next level. If that's what you're trying to do. Guys, this ain't made for everybody. Entrepreneurship, and I'm saying entrepreneurship because, home building is really, you just an entrepreneur. You are an entrepreneur. You're trying to do things on your own. You're not dependent upon government to take care of you and think you're out here paving your own way. It's just any entrepreneur. So, be careful about the people that you hang around, or the people that you allow to enter in your circle of influence. Guys, the way you can tell that a person is broke, because they spend a lot of their time trying to save money. They'll go all the way from here to here to try to save on this right here, and they'll go over here to try to save this right here. Rich people will spend money to save time. That's how you know the difference. Be careful about what you listen to. A lot of people listen to this rap music and all this crazy stuff we listen to, especially the younger guys. And the younger guys, they don't know how to listen to someone, just let it be entertainment. They internalize this stuff and they try to become that crazy stuff. Listen, guys. Another part in adapting is you gotta look for the problems. You look for problems in everything and find solutions. That's what I do. Guys, something, when you find those solutions in most cases are gonna be another business idea. That's another business idea that you can take that business idea and go to the next level. So if you're the type of person that you can look and you can find the problems in things and then come up with the solution or come up with solutions, you're ahead of the curve. Some other things, guys, you want to be is, we always know you got to be passionate about what you do. But if you love what you do, then one thing, it won't seem like it's work. If you're passionate about what you do, typically when you're passionate about it, that's when you find your purpose. But if you're passionate about it, you're gonna be doing this stuff when everybody else is asleep. You're gonna be focused on this stuff, right? You're gonna be focused on what you're doing and what you're passionate about, and you're gonna pass them because it's your passion. So try to find something that you're passionate about, whatever it is. It could be trades. And I tell you guys, trades and tech, that's where it's at. Learn a trade. Trades is the key. At least for the next 30 years. AI ain't gonna figure out a way to take over that yet. And we have to have a sense of, once we, guys, we have to have a sense of delayed gratification. It's gonna take, guys, whatever you're in, whatever your purpose is or your passion that you have, it's gonna take time. This stuff is not gonna happen overnight. You keep working at it, it's gonna take time. Delayed gratification is the key. It takes time. Guys, it's been taking me years. I've been at this thing for about 20 years. And like I said, guys, I may not see the true fruits of what I'm gonna see, but my kids will. I gotta set that path up for them. And, that's what it's about. Hopefully if I'm an old man, I can be looking back at them and those guys are taking charge, man. They winning. There's nothing, guys, I tell you what, the one person that a man loves to see that beat him is his own kids. So, guys, you gotta understand, and you gotta be able to accept delayed gratification. And sometimes guys, in this world, man, you can't be looking for, but if you're passionate about it, you can't be looking for validation from other people. Don't allow that to get you either, guys. This got to come from within. You guys have got to seek validation within yourself. You got to find it within yourself. You can't look at it from a girlfriend or a wife and just hopefully, they give you accolades and that makes you feel better. No, guys, it's got to come from within. And a lot of time, guys, the people that are really close to you, they're too close to you that they are way too close to be able to see your greatness. They can't see it. If I go home right now, people don't know what I'm doing. They don't really care. My mom, I'm just, to my mom, I'm still that little boy used to get in trouble all the time. That's how she see me that way now. She can't see anything else. Maybe my dad kind of understands what I do, but you got to be careful with that, guys. Your own family members. And, I did a video about family members late last week. I think it was last week, but they too close to you to see how big you are. I think they said something like that in the Bible. It says that a prophet is shunned from the very place that he's from. So, guys, don't seek validation, even from people that's close to you, and don't seek validation from anybody. It's got to come from within. You got to be passionate about these things yourself. And you got to understand this right here, guys. Once again, you got to adapt or you going to die. This system that we're living in, they want to make you a lifetime customer of this system. That's what they want. They want you to be sick but don't die. And they're going to treat you. They're not going to heal you. They're going to treat you. And I'm not just talking about that, guys. I'm just talking about everything. They want you to be our entire system is set up to make you out of a lifetime consumer. Now, everybody's a consumer. But some people are actually doing things to create things for other consumers. But our system that we're in, they just want you to be a consumer. You just pay, and you pay until you die. Our medical industry, same way. They give you all this treatment, and they don't heal you. Keep you a lifetime customer to the system that destroys your quality of life. Guys, we have to overcome and adjust. The name of this game is to adapt to whatever situation that you're put in. That's what makes me, guys, that's what makes you a good builder. You're going to have thousands of things going on in that site that's going to be going wrong. Some's going to be going right. Some's going to be doing this. You got subcontractors doing this, that, and the other. You got to adapt. You got to adjust in those situations. You got to think through these things and figure them out. It takes time, after you get a few houses under your belt, you get better at it because you've seen a lot of the problems. But, they just, like I said, as a builder, I'm being paid to deal with problems. If there were no problems, then everybody could do this. How do you deal with your problems, guys? That's what they pay me for. Guys, I just want to kind of put that out there, man, because I know sometimes we get bogged down and we get defeated by all this goop that's going on in our society today. All that stuff is just a bunch of background noise to keep you guys from being focused. Those things are just distractions. That's all. That's all. And guys, have your own mind. When you go out here, make sure you think for yourself. Don't let nobody think for you. All right, guys. like, share, subscribe. Once again, I do have a members channel, and man, we moving right along on that house, man. So if you guys get a chance, you guys check it out. And once again, you guys have a good one.